This really is the place to be. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And so we stand for the anthems. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, the explosive Ousmane Dembele is a very interesting player. Praised by many for his game-changing qualities, his showboating and confidence has won him a lot of admirers, and he can be a real force if he can add consistency to all of that talent.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. So that's got things underway. Saliba. Chouameni. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Chance for a shot! Tries to get it clear. Oh, sweet feet. Delivered across. That has been knocked clear. That's not going far. That is lovely. Delivered in. He'll try to keep this alive. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cherki. And it's Koundé. That is good strength. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Cherki. Oh, they could break here. And he welcomes it in. That has been cut short. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Koundé. Olise. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played in here. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Almiron.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Dembele. Chouameni. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Olise. Shapes to shoot! That's fallen kindly here. And that's caused a worry or two. And it's been taken short. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Nice control. Turns and goes back.
Almiron.
And it's made its way to him. And what about this? It's a mighty effort! Well, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Rabiot. Upamecano. Koundé. Rabiot. Koundé. Wins the duel this time. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Almiron. Almiron's cross.
Out to the left it goes. Can he deliver?
Almiron.
Upamecano shifted upfield. Hernandez. Oh, it's Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Alderete. Paraguay certainly not being overawed here by their more illustrious opponents. It is an impressive start.
They're taking the game to their opposition, Peter. I'll be impressed if they manage this for 45 minutes, let alone for the full 90.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found a way through. Cherki. And it's played forward. And it's Koundé. Koundé done delicately. Keeper's got good distance on that. Oh, nicely intercepted. Olise. Paraguay opting for a change of tack here, I think, Jim.
Yeah, but it's an approach that can work very well if you've got the players who have the right move.
Cherki! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Almiron aim forwards. Gomez, gently done. Out for a throw. Cherki. Dembele. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Corner. Olise plays it short. Now it's Olise. So who's he picking out? He's had a shot! Moved on forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Upamecano cuts it out. Koundé. Saliba. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Upamecano. Dembele played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. Played back in. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Koundé, and it's lofted through here. Gomez getting this one clear.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Tchouaméni. Rabiot. Koundé. Cherki tries a measured ball. Gets good distance on it. Tchouaméni. Cherki!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Koundé. Olise. Oh, that's neat. Here it is, crossed in. Tries to get it clear. Cherki. Cherki! Same again, same outcome.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Olise goes short. And it's Rabiot. It's a loose ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Olise. Dembele. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Cross goes in there. Gomez with the clearance. And it's Koundé. And here's Rabiot. And here's it's Dembele! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Aim forwards. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Mbappe, Koundé, and that could set him on his way. Mbappe, he's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe, that's a delicate pass, bit too much weight on the pass. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Rabiot clears it away. He's had a shot! Upamecano tries to clear. Oh, nice touch. A chance to play it in. Almiron. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. And that is out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cherky. Into the channel. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And they've got a throw. It's run loose here. Nicely shaped cross. Tchouaméni is there and he can get that clear. Back into the middle. Alderete. Almiron. Played back in. Saliba with the clearance. And it's played forward. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Koundé. Tchouaméni. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherky caresses it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Saliba, aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Play towards the front line. Could be danger here. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rabiot. Tchouaméni. Upamecano. Upamecano forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. Out towards the flank. Cherky. Clipped into space. In it comes. Looking to break at pace. It's Hernandez. And here's Dembele. Cherky. And here's a leaf. And the finish! Goal, France! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cherki. And here's Elise. Lobbed in behind. Cleared away. Defending was strong and firm. Ball driven towards the far post. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Driven forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mbappe. He is through here. He's going all the way. Now Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Rabiot gently done. Now it's Olise. And it's Koundé. Oh, such a clever touch. Gomez shifted upfield. Cherki, Elise, Dembele, and here's Mbappe. Rabiot. And here's Elise, out to the right. And here's Elise. Elise! It's off target and by quite a way.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Great defending, strong and determined. Upamecano. France heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Dembele. And it's Hernandez. Crosses it in here. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. And he's there to clear it. Almiron. Oh, a delicate chip through. Deftly away. Alderete. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Mbappe. Cherki. Thinks one through. It's out for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. Hernandez. Saliba, aim forwards. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Gomez, gently done. Upamecano. Rabiot. Almiron. Moved on forwards. Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it out wide. And here's Almiron. Almiron has it in a wide position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's played forward. So what can they make of this? He's got away. Crossed into the middle. Rabiot. Dembele. Saliba, forwards and with intent. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a cracking... Oh, Mbappe! He scored! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Dembele. That's a nicely weighted pass. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yep, it's a corner. Clears it away. Almiron. Ambitious ball here. It's been slipped through. Upamecano can get it clear. Brilliantly cut out. Hernandez. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cherki, aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Saliba, played towards the other side. Koundé. Cherki. And it's Koundé. And here's Mbappe, and the shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. We'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
France ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back on the way. Saliba, some resolute defending there. Hernandez. Saliba. Rabiot. Saliba. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Koundé. And here's Rabiot. And here's Elise.
Elise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Saliba. Upamecano. Rabiot. Koundé. Rabiot. Upamecano. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. And it's Koundé. That's a clever looking ball. Can he get onto this? Koundé. Saliba. Tchouaméni shifted upfield. Saliba. Elise. Mbappe. France disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Lofted upfield. And he's there to get it away. Paraguay have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Hernandez. Saliba. Almiron. Cleared away. Dembele. Elise. Rabiot. Koundé. Upamecano. Aim forwards. Olise. Mbappe. Koundé. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Cherki. Upamecano. Chouameni, gently done. Upamecano. Cherki. Upamecano. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Does really well to win the ball there.
Olise really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's a cute ball. Played into space out wide. And it's Koundé. That's good play. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Alderete. Up towards the front line. Koundé. Cherki. Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Hernandez wins the duel this time. Upamecano. Dembele looks to get on the end of this. Tries to get it clear. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rabiot. France in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Moved on forwards. That looks a good ball through. And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are pulling clear here. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France find a position of real strength now. He's onto it in a flash. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saliba.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
And he's got his cross in. Too much distance on that. Cherki. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Cherki. Olise, forwards and with intent. Mbappe, oh, good spread. Olise. Cherki. Shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Paraguay are making a change now. And the keeper has it. Hernandez. Dembele. Hernandez. Saliba. 60 minutes played. Rabiot. Koundé. Upamecano. Saliba. Hernandez chasing after it. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. Dembele. Rabiot shifted upfield. And here's Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Tchouaméni. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. That's tidy. And it's Koundé. Lovely feet. Koundé. That's been drilled in. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Upamecano. Koundé. Rabiot. Olise. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Upamecano makes the interception. Saliba. Tchouaméni. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Olise. Koundé. That's going to go a long way. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Dembele. Rabiot. And it's played forward. Dembele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Koundé. Cherki. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Tchouaméni. Cherki. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. Almiron did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise. Cherki. Aimed forwards and claimed it back swiftly.
Olise really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Olise. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. That's very neat. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Olise given the lift of his goal. He's through here. Great chance! Great football, shot and save. Paraguay making another change here. Koundé with the clearance. Almiron. Oh, good, can he finish? It's a loose ball. They've played it short. And it's going to be another corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Over to the left, Almiron, now here's the delivery. Out of play for a throw. Aimed in towards the centre. Rabiot is there, and he can get that clear. Olise. Koundé. Upamecano, gently done. Koundé. Upamecano, shifted upfield. Saliba. Hernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Moved on forwards. And here's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alderete has a look and plays it forward. Upamecano. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And here's Mbappe. Well, that's well seen too. Gomez. And it's played forward.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
That's really well manoeuvred. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Cherki. Oh, good spread. Rabiot. And that's an excellent interception. They get a throw in. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Almiron. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Crossbar! Saliba, gently done. Clearly not happy with that. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Upamecano, Chouameni, Olise, Koundé, aim forwards. And he should have made it four.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
France can make their change now with a break in play. Gets it away. And they can counter here. He has found a way through. Almiron. Big chance! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Paraguay really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Alderete. Moved on forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. Chouameni. Iñigo is onto it in a flash. Do have a chance to counter here. Out to the right. Back into the middle. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Cherki. Olise. And he cuts out the supply. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Saliba. France are almost home and dry now. Gusto. Chouameni forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano getting this one clear. Dembele. Saliba. Upamecano chooses to go cross-field. Almiron. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, it's played into the area. And that's the keeper's ball. He's having a look round. Proves too strong. Chouameni concedes a free kick for that. Have it back and can go again. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Aim forwards. Dembele. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Upamecano. Gently done. Out towards the flank. Gusto. Up he goes! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Time for a change in personnel. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, can he get onto this? Digne cuts it out. And it's Dembele. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's played forward. Digne tries to clear. They really do have to make something of this. Cross in. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. Upamecano. Saliba. Chouameni. Rabiot shifted upfield. Digne tries to dink it through. He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety. Aim forwards. Almiron. Moved on forwards. Done delicately. No, it's come to nothing. But there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Elise. Doué. And that could set him on his way. Chance, surely! 2 minutes to be added on. Chance here to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, sweet feet. Time to deliver. Shot a goal! No mistake!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Saliba. Upamecano. Rabiot. Gusto. Doué. Upamecano. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. France can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Now, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
France decisively doing what they needed to. I mean, let's be honest, it wasn't a fair fight to start with, so if they played to their strengths, there was always going to be one winner.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.